Happy Friday, everyone. We are heading into the weekend and it's a little bit more of the same. Now, we got a little changes from day to day. It's not exactly the same weather every single day, but warm, sunny, dry. You can mark that down for just about everybody. Some spots getting on the hot side, especially for Brookings and Harbor early next week. Winds are shifting a bit, so as we head into the day tomorrow, I do expect a little bit more cloud cover, especially later in the day. Mild, mostly clear tonight into tomorrow. Some fog, some clouds on the coast tonight into tomorrow. That'll clear out a bit during the course of the day, and then later in the afternoon into the evening, a few clouds rolling back on in, starting on the coast and then cloudier overnight into the morning for areas east of the Cascades into northern California. Warmer, a few clouds, dry, and a breezy afternoon. Breezy winds expected Sunday as well. Could get a little windy in some spots on the coast and east of the Cascades, as well as the Shasta Valley in northern California. Next week, though, starting up very warm, especially Monday and Tuesday. Some areas getting into the 90s again in the West Valleys and Brookings and Harbor with that Checo effect, a strong one expected next week. Showers towards the following weekend. It's a question mark for now. We'll see how that develops, but looking about 7-8 days out, at least there's some potential after what's been a very dry end of September. The beginning of October also looking at least a little dry to start. That starts on Tuesday, by the way. 50s for your lows and 60s for your highs once again on the coast. Some fog, some clouds early, then partly sunny skies as we head later into the day on Saturday. A few more clouds late Saturday into Sunday. For the West Valleys, mostly clear, a little breezy. 50s for your lows and 80s, almost 90s for your highs. I'm going with 89 for the Medford area, but 90 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Would not be surprised with a few clouds later in the day. And east of the Cascades, clear skies tonight, sunny skies tomorrow, but a few more clouds rolling in right around sunset into the late evening hours. Your 7-day forecast, it's 80s and 90s. Hottest day probably Tuesday. Plenty of sunshine to start out the month of October. Again, that's Tuesday. And then we'll add in some cloud cover and cool things down by Thursday and Friday. For the Klamath Basin, it's a warm, sunny, and dry forecast. This is an area that's usually in the low to mid 70s this time of year. Could get a little windy out there as well. Northern California also breezy, even windy at times Saturday and Sunday afternoon. And out on the coast, breezy, windy conditions. Checo effect very much in effect Monday and Tuesday. That means Brookings and Harbor could be 20 degrees warmer than the rest of the coast.